Okay, I'm going to talk more about my derealization and depersonalization, because in my last video I was quite new to it, so I feel like there's more to be said, and I've written it down an envelope to try and help me remember, because I'm, really professional. So yeah, other symptoms of it basically, and going to talk about what causes it and maybe treatments and stuff. So yeah, causes, symptoms. Okay, feeling like our loved ones are strangers. That's a horrible one. That's something I've only recently kind of realised a bit more. It's hard to explain. It's like you can be in the same room as someone that you know and you love and you've known for years, and because you don't feel real, you don't feel connected to them, you don't feel like there's a proper interaction and stuff. It's quite lonely. It's hard to explain. It's, not very nice. My voice sounds strange. I know what I'm saying. I know that these words are mine and stuff, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like someone else is saying it for me. Yeah, it's weird. Memories aren't real. Because reality to me feels like it's surreal and dreamlike, my memories are also like that. So sometimes it's hard to differentiate between dreams, memories and reality, which is a mindfuck, really proper mindfuck. Scared of being insane. I think about this pretty much every day. I think I'm probably pretty mentally fucked up. Not in a good way either, not in that awesome creative way that you can have, just in the really dodgy, non-productive way. Lots of people are scared of going to their doctors and telling them how they've been feeling in relation to depersonalization and derealization, because they're scared they might be classed as insane. But if you're currently going through this and you haven't had any help yet, I really, really advise you to go to the doctors, because they won't think you're insane, and they will advise you on to things that can help you and stuff. And yeah, don't be afraid. Scared of actually being insane, yeah. Not so much now, but I used to think that my future was going to be mental institutes. I used to think, I don't know, give it a year or two, if that, and I'll be stuck in some white-walled institute, popping pills every day to try and help me, before I muster the courage to jump out the top window. Sounds really stupid and dramatic. I used to really think that was my future. Not so much now. Thank you to all the lovely people in my life, I guess. Emotional deadness. Yeah, that one's... I didn't realise I had this. Talking to other people with what I have, they've been able to put all these feelings into words so much better than me. I have a lot of empathy and sympathy, which is good in terms of I can apply it to being active in things like world affairs and stuff. But for myself, emotions are quite distorted, or I know what to feel, I know how to feel, I know how I should feel, and I want to feel like that, but sometimes I can't. And I find it really hard to cry, like proper cry, like with tears and stuff. Unless I'm watching a film or something, usually that can kind of, like I said, with the sympathy and empathy, it's quite easy, but from, just left alone to my thoughts and stuff, I can be really depressed, and then I won't be able to cry, and it's really weird. Can't enjoy things. This is a really horrible one. This is probably the thing I hate most about this. I could probably use just one hand worth of digits saying what things I enjoy. Everything else I really wish I could enjoy, but I don't, because I can't, because it doesn't feel real. And it's things like tastes and stuff that I can enjoy, because to me it feels real. And watching light-hearted comedies and stuff, because it really gets my mind off things. And yeah. Okay, another symptom is breathlessness, which I've always had. when I was younger we thought I had asthma, but I didn't, and we couldn't really suss out why I was so weird in my breathing. I usually have short but slow breaths. I didn't realise at first. Usually if I'm concentrating on something a lot, I won't realise I've stopped breathing for a little bit. It's, yeah, strange. That's pretty much all I've got for symptoms so far. So what causes depersonalization and derealization? There's quite a lot of possible causes. Some of it, I mean, most commonly it's part of another psychological disorder. But there are other, external influences and stuff which can cause it. So things like alcohol and cannabis, anti-anxiety medications, antidepressants. It can be a defence mechanism from abuse and that in the past. Stress can cause it, trauma, hallucinogenic drugs, caffeine, nicotine, and just, anxiety is a big causer of it. Everyone who has this has anxiety, I think. So I think really the main thing to focus on is the anxieties and trying to control them. Because when you control your anxiety, you don't realise how much of your life it has really been affecting and how much your brain it's been affecting, I think. So what I find helps for me personally when I'm particularly having a bad day of not feeling real and stuff, trying to sort out my sleeping pattern. Now, I'm infamous for being an insomniac. I can go to bed at like 5, 6 in the morning, and that would be considered a normal night. 3 o'clock in the morning is an early night. Yeah. It's pretty bad at the moment, but I keep getting it down to about 1ish, which I'm quite happy with. 1:12. 1:12ish is the kind of time I aim for. Cutting out caffeine. I now have decaf tea and stuff, and I find that's really helped me. But I really like cappuccinos, and so I think I can treat myself to one if I haven't had much caffeine recently and stuff. And then sometimes that might trigger off the derealization again, and it's silly. Exercise, that really, really helps. Like, just even waking up and doing 10 minutes of abs or whatever, find some video off YouTube that can help you do it. It shows you what to do in that, and or a little jog or something. It really, really helps you. It helps your mental well-being, helps your anxiety, and that, and it does. It makes you happy and stuff. Makes you motivated and positive. Hot showers. The sensation of like hot water is really real to me, and it really helps wake me up a bit. But not as much as snow. Right. I don't know if it's just me, but there's something about snow, and when it snows the air is so much fresher. It feels like I can breathe properly. It feels like my lungs are clear. It feels like my head is clear. Snow makes me motivated, if anything. I want to go out, I want to do things, I want to write and stuff, and it's amazing, amazing. I love it when the snow comes. Only a few days a year, and that's when I'm at my happiest. I'd even say I was euphoric. It's like a high for me when the snow comes. So maybe I should move somewhere, like the Alps or Canada or Alaska or something. I actually generally would like to move to Canada at some point. I think that'd be great. Cognitive behavioural therapy I'm doing at the moment. That is amazing. I definitely recommend it. It's great. People, just talking to people, hearing other people's experiences of anything in life, just hearing other people. People are so interesting. They're far more interesting than yourself. We're with ourselves 24/7. We bore ourselves. We make ourselves go insane. Talking to other people is amazing, and it's really good. Like I said, light-hearted comedies. Miranda Hart, her comedies really, really helped me. I found out she also had panic attacks and agoraphobia and stuff, and she's gotten over that, and look what she's achieved, so that makes me motivated and positive. Going out, I had agoraphobia, not so much anymore, still a little bit, that's improving so much. Going out, that's amazing. Being able to just walk out the house and breathe in the air and have somewhere to go, it's nice. giving yourself projects to do. At the moment I'm working on a little short film, just a small one with my friends and stuff. And working with some really talented people actually, like really talented musicians and photographers and stuff. I'm writing a script and I'm terrified that the script won't live up to their talents because they are really good. So treatment. This is something I don't know much about. I apologise. I'll probably make another video once I find out more about it. But I'd say breaking it down and tackling individual causes. So if we've previously been users of cannabis and stuff, then maybe looking at that and seeing how that has affected you and how you can maybe change that. Yeah, and like I said, anxiety. Seriously, focus on the anxiety. I personally would suggest. If someone else suggests otherwise and it works for them and it works for you, then that's great. I'm just saying what personally works for me. I don't know what to say about medications. I refuse all medication because I just don't like the idea of it. I'm such a hippie, and sorry, I just clicked my fingers, I don't know if you could hear that, that's horrible. But yeah, I'm a massive hippie when it comes to that. Don't like pharmaceutical businesses and stuff, and yeah. But so I can't give you any advice on medication at all, so if you want to know what it's like, if they really do help and stuff, then go talk to someone who has had medication, go talk to your doctor and that. I'm no doctor, I don't have any qualifications in medicine, so what I'm saying to you in this video is just from personal experience and from other people's experiences. Don't take my word like the Bible, not that anyone would, but yeah, just I was just trying to help you. That's all I really have for today. I hope you found this helpful, I really, really do, and I really hope if you do have depersonalization and derealization that it gets better, because it does, and you can go through massive months of having it, and then a few days of just being normal, and those few days are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I had a couple of those recently and I just felt so normal, and it was great. So again, that's another thing to keep you motivated. So yeah, good luck, and please get in contact with me if you want, and talk to me about your experiences and stuff. I'd love to hear other people's. And yeah, be kind to yourself and be kind to others.